I come from a house of two branches of the same culture, and Foster's claim that nearly every religion has some liturgical or social ritual involving the coming together of the faithful to share a sustenance holds true through my experiences. Gastronome Jean Athlum Berlat-Savarin said, "Tell me what you eat and I'll tell you who you are." This directly applies to the two primary methods of cooking halva. Hindus generally make their halva to be a tad on the dry side, and it can be grainy at times, because it is made from a type of wheat called suji. Meanwhile, Sikhs use almost the exact same ingredients, except they use a flour base rather than a suji base. This makes the halva a little bit smoother in consistency and makes it more oily. I am a Hindu from my mother's side and a Sikh from my father's side, and these religions hold very similar values. These values include a strong sense of family, making sacrifices, and the purity of life. In terms of food, they share one critical element, one of the oldest sweet dishes in the history of India, halva. It has a simple base of wheat and sugar, but can be modified in many ways. And in the words of author Kurma Dasa, the memory of its sweet, warm, moist, spiritually infused, comfort foodiness will no doubt have lingered long after all traces of the buttery ecstasy have left the lips. My culture affects every part of my life, and through the years my family has shifted more towards Hinduism. Hindus and Sikhs make their halva in different ways, by means of a different primary ingredient, and the distinct flavor sensation I receive from each halva immediately brings back a distinct memory. The moment the halva hits my tongue, the combination of flavor and texture immediately take me back in time. According to Marjorie Halford of the Meals on Wheels program in Portland, Oregon, food is one of the first memories people have, and it's one of the last they lose. Familiar foods can put them in touch with a crystalline memory of their past. It brings them comfort when very little else does. The silky smooth taste of the Sikh halva takes me back to the memories I have with my cousins back in Punjab, riding around the streets of Ludhiana with my uncles and his motorcycle. And the sweet, dry, grainy texture of the Hindu halva brings back memories of the significant temples in my life. The most significant of these temples is located here in West Virginia, and it is a replica of a religious village in India. So, here in West Virginia, this village is based on the principles of living pure. They organically grow all of their vegetables, and they have a cow farm for dairy and milk. The necklace that I'm wearing right now is in fact from that very temple, and my family and I travel there once per year. I have learned how to make both types of halvas from my parents, and I feel that this is an example of the vibrancy of my culture. I am proud of where I come from, and I add to the memories that I already have by each passing day.